It's Rosalie, and welcome to podcast 37. In fact, this podcast is quite interesting because we are live recording at the Alexandra Art Gallery, and it just so happens that the information that was going on and the conversations that were so in depth around this entire place and around this young gentleman that we are about to talk to was so interesting. I had to capture it. The conversation really started behind Pule's artwork, and it is this piece of work that you are seeing, as well as the artist gazing at it, and you can just see with the expression on the painting itself, and you can see with the colors that have been used, everybody had something to say about it. And that's exactly how art is. We all express it according to our different life, our different way of thinking, our different way of experiences, and it all comes together and becomes a conversation, which became another conversation and another conversation and another conversation. And of course, this is exactly what I am going to share with you. And so I decided right there at that moment that I have to record some of this. I did miss out on how it really started, but it was at that moment where you get so deep within a conversation that you completely forget about yourself, and you completely forget about everything else except about what is being discussed. And if I could just break it down for you, one of the ladies brings on an important piece to the mind, reminding us about the floods that took place in Durban, reminding us about the misplacing of people, reminding us of the death toll that took place in KZN because of the rain. And she went on to describe this painting as something so spiritual to her that it was like what happened when water touches the ground. When water touches the ground, naturally they're supposed to come together, and the ground needs to welcome the water, and the water needs to be welcomed by the ground. And in that case, that did not happen. That there was rain and there was a big flooding, and she goes on to explain in her in-depth and in her knowledge how it was funny and how it was strange and how it was actually a lesson for us, that we were meant to be planters, that we were meant to be the ones that planted in that ground. We were meant to be the ones that use the ground for what it is meant for, not just building houses, not just building shops, not just building freeways and highways and byways, but that we are one with nature, and we must give nature what it means. And if we do not give back to nature, nature will retaliate. And that's exactly how she describes with what happened yonder. And so the painting got so much conversation around it, and as I said, it just kept on building from there. So I just randomly started to record, and this is that recording. No. You must continue speaking, because honestly, I was just about to record something and get you guys your 2 cents, 3 cents, 100% cents. Yeah. And so begins the shenanigans. The conversation starts like this. So put on your seatbelts, all the shenanigans, all the ridiculousness, the insights, the wisdom. Understand or mama kena mango tswa ko kae. And with this knowledge, with this depth, it's not knowledge on the surface, it's depth. I mean, when you talk about the rain and the ground, they're supposed to come together, unified. Mara in this case, houses were broken, everything. It's like the ground and the rain, they are fighting, and it's because rona re mathela go di shopong, re mathela ko kae kae, re mathela ko dipolekeng tse sa nyakeng, but the ground says I need to have food again. But the food is not there ready for the rain to be received by the rain. So therefore the ground is angry And at the sense, it's because of the people. Because God told us, or we must take care of the land. We must till the land.
Yes.
That's exactly what he told Adam. But yet at the same time, we are not doing that. So therefore, there came that flood.
Yes.
That wiped out. Yes, it is bad. Mara yet the church was moved. The structure of the church was moved from one place to another without being damaged whatsoever. It's a message.
That's a message. It is intact. It is equal. And if really anybody is talking leaders, it's like I'm sure.
Yeah.
And no, it's not supposed to be here.
It's supposed to be there.
He was talking.
Yes.
That's why self-introspection. If that means spacing plant. But we didn't listen. The lockdown said they were nearly good, nearly chance. So haradi user wisely. It was something really wrong. Hence, another thing could done. And he will keep on talking if we don't listen. Up until we will listen attentively. And then not only listen, implement after listening.
Mama Lebomang, name surname, please. Let's go.
Ke Mary Nishatswayo, o tswalwa ga Masike. Ke Zandi o, ke mohaise go Kgatlatswayo. A ke re ke tlile le wena, that's why ke bua ka wena.
No, ke le batla go fela.
E fella mo ge ke Mary Nisha. A ke question ya gago e beile data ke. So e jwalo ge.
Menako, what do you do, ma'am?
Ke na le business ya aluminium. Go tse gore I'm a glazer.
Oh, you do glazing?
Yeah, it's a glazing, yeah, the window ka aluminium. Wow. Not only that, there's some other things taking away. Okay. So how di batla, I'll write them down. But mind ya ka gore e be so ke tswetswe jwalo. Let me say ke tswetswe jwalo. Kaofela rona, don't forget, every one of us una le a calling.
Yes.
Why identify, why lemoga, why hlokomela, why nature. How say nature ya tsa maotla sala o tlhophega. Ha ke ro tlhophega ke bui tlhophega go tlhoka dijo. O tla tlhoka happiness.
Yeah.
O tla tlhoka happiness. I'm ever happy.
So Mama Kopa, phone number tsalena if we want some glazing work through aluminium.
Okay. All right.
076-805-1763.
For your glazing and aluminium work,
glazing.
right? Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you for opening your mind. Thank you.
Okay.
Knowledge is power.
A lot.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So, what's your name? Where are you from?
Zandi.
Yeah.
Zandi Shachai, it's my mom.
Yeah.
She just invited me here today. I'm into arts and all that.
Yeah.
Zandi.
What's your Insta?
I'm not on social networks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really. I have an Insta page that Ulevu created it for me. But that's how that's my Insta. What? Yeah. Now I'm a WhatsApp text and call person.
Now that's what's up. We're building relationships on life leftovers, breakfast leftover. Like with these podcasts, you know, that's the thing. You just never know what's going to happen, especially when we're out and about in the streets, whether we're coming to Alexandra or we're coming to your hood or we're coming to your suburb. The thing is, everywhere we go, we're just going to be building relationships. We're just going to be learning about people, and we're going to be hooking up people with jobs and contacts and so forth. So listen out, because you might find that you're looking for something fresh and something fantastic, and you might just find it here. In fact, I know for a fact you will find it here on Leftovers with myself, Rose Leanne. So let's shoot into our relatives. You know, family is everywhere, and friends are just strangers you haven't met yet.
I used to be active in painting. I love to collect art.
Yes.
And then art, I love music. I love designing
Interior.
events,
Yeah,
interior.
as well.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And food, artistic
Yeah, I'm
in
very-
preparing
yeah.
food.
Wow.
I want you to eat with your
Presentation.
eyes before.
is on point. Mama will like it.
Oh yeah, I love cooking.
Yes.
Making it interesting. It must be an experience.
Okay. So do you have a catering company?
No.
No.
Not yet? Because it may be your calling as Mama Belela. Because it's something that you already love. And when you think about it, obviously you can't eat beautiful looking food in a terrible looking place. So already you've got that mindset. It's either catering or a restaurant.
Well, not really fashion. I love style.
Yeah.
Haji fish.
She's a woman after my heart.
She's allergic to fish.
Yeah.
But ha aira milia fish.
Eh.
O tlo re o ko Sandton.
Wow. O kgona ho cater-a ba bang ka ntho wena o sa use.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey?
Yeah. I try.
That's awesome. So who tastes it? Mom.
Not me. She doesn't believe me.
What's your favorite meal though?
Sure. What's my favorite meal? I've got lots of. It depends on the season.
Yeah. This season of winter?
This season, I tried to make. I took from her. I didn't make a lot of African cuisine, but stamp,
Yeah.
bombolo, mangena, you know that.
Yes.
But it must be done properly. You know now
Yes.
people they westernize it. When it's done like the way when it's plain.
That's why.
And
It
obviously, konje ba bitsa organic, cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green pepper over the ice stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I love
Okay,
doing
yeah,
that
there's,
too.
stuffed
I love doing that
peppers.
too.
I get
anything.
stuffed chicken flat.
Yes.
And yeah, like oh god, I can go.
I love that. It's like chicken with chicken inside of it.
I bofa ka di tapo.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, for that's
Restaurant ya tlamo.
I eat.
I don't have the picture, so what I'll
I
do, whatever I
foresee.
try,
To help
anything,
Yes.
whatever is in the
other
house,
to identify.
whatever. But it's
Well,
basically
no,
your
yes.
To help each other.
Yes.
Because what they don't know.
Yeah, I
If
know.
you are looking after your calling.
Maybe she's here.
Pule I tlhokometse ke itlhokometse.
Hi, girl.
Ke mang o tlo lapang? I never ke lapa. How tlhokometse your
Yeah, I
calling?
can look sabheka la
A sa
touring
itlhokomela.
around.
A sa itlhokomela. Rona re itlhokometse. Go ilo lapiwa. Because go shorta somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go na le mo go shortang.
Yes,
And like
yes, sure.
circular motion. Man.
Exactly.
Right. Give
Ke
and
net
take.
like network.
Yeah.
You see, man, like I've always believed, you know how Jesus came to being again?
Okay.
Every single person, when you think about the eggs and
every
the
time
sperm,
you try
we are very unique.
Oh, yeah.
Very unique.
We are very unique.
And one
One
person.
person came out.
Oh, this is
So when you look at the graveyards, now always I cry when I look at the graveyards because the problems in this world that we are experiencing right now, the person who was called to do something about it is lying there.
This is my
Garabi.
chakalaka. Yaka
Se
is
mmereko wa
different.
rona. Ke one person.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
And
When
then
I
we
say I
can
want you to
follow.
eat.
Exactly.
Yeah. With
Each
my
one.
eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is it.
Exactly.
And re ba le chance ka hore la tsamaile la le 6 feet under. Then comes another one
This is also
with the
hard.
same
Yeah.
mandate, but
My
then
mom
they
is
also
quite right.
fail.
Sometimes
They
I
don't
don't express
fail.
myself
Yeah.
well.
And
You should.
Yeah. So that's what I do, and then
talent e seng ya
I'll ask
gago.
you.
Yes.
And I make it
Sing ya
different
gago.
all the time.
Yes, yes.
Look at our leaders.
Yeah.
Gona ko parlamenteng gore why re faila on the ground.
Introduce you to certain
Motho
this is
o
what I
batla
can
go
discuss.
beya
So,
mo
but then are you doing
a
it
sa
for-
biletswang teng.
Yeah.
O ka ba minister wa health, but
You should.
go na le
But
something
spiritual
before
condition.
health eo.
Yeah.
So this is the
Se lo
stuff,
re
but
se o
it's
biditse
different.
go rata go bereka
And
ka
of
health
course,
ya batho. It should be there.
No, this is
You
good.
tsamaya o ilo ira law.
So I do that.
Re makale o ke lawyer mara o sa tla
But o santsana
itlhokomela.
why?
O tshwere ntho o sa e biletswang. Listen
Cheese and wine
listen to
session.
this one. Use your heart to listen.
if, let's say,
Ska berekisa dilo tse.
Represent
Listen to your heart.
or whatever.
That's like how the
To
kingdom
cater
of
for
God
my
is,
audience
and how the church is. My favorite scripture is, though we are many,
Eh,
we are one
This is-
body.
At
Yo.
my place, I just told them.
Ludo.
I decided now. I'm like,
Litho, unko, mlomo, they all function together
Yeah.
to form this body. One cannot tell the other one, or I don't need you,
Yeah.
this one is
you
not
know.
going to
And because of that, it's even so well instructed because it gives in the Bible. It gives you a perfect example of it. In the
Why
church,
we are living now
there's
in the Bible?
there's a manager, there is the prophet, there is the pastor, there's the helper, there's administration, and that's exactly how this world is. There's everybody has that they part to play. Everyone has their part to play, but we need to play it.
We fed it and
Mama, thank you so much, and thank you so much indeed. What amazing conversations transpired from us just looking at this one amazing piece of art that you are seeing currently, and with the artist Puleng standing next to it. Oh my goodness. So what an introduction that is, talking about Puleng's amazing artwork, which of course in just a bit I'll be having a conversation with him and finding out exactly how he got to that concept, a little bit about him as an artist, as well as the place that we happen to be doing the podcast in, and also all the other awesome things that are just going on around the Alexandra Art Gallery. So that's coming up in just a bit. Right now, it's game time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And today's game is quite fun and quite different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a clip, and all you got to do is tell me where this clip comes from. It comes from a certain program on television. Could it be a cartoon? I don't know, wink wink, nudge nudge. But all you got to do is give me your answer below in the comments. And alternatively, you can also do so onto the Facebook page, as well as my personal page, as well as my personal profile, as well as anywhere in fact you want to get hold of me. And if you give up too easily, all you gotta do is just send me an inbox on any one of these platforms, and I will give you the answer personally. So the question is, what is the name of this cartoon where I'm gonna be playing the clip? Here it is.
Enter at your own peril. Pass the vaulted door where impossible things may happen that the world never seen before.
Here's that clip again.
Enter at your own peril. Pass the vaulted door where impossible things may happen that the world never seen before. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so that is today's sound game. Now, all you got to do is very simply listen to the podcast where I'll be playing the rest of that clip, which also automatically reveals the answer for that question, and also gives you a little bit of excitement going down memory lane. And you know what they say, if she ain't heard it, she too young for you. Breakfast Leftovers, podcast number 37, Kiko Alexander, and I'm excited because I've been here already for a bit. As you've heard the first part of what went down. Woo, 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 woo. I know you had so much wisdom coming through your head, going out the other, some of it staying inside, some of it swirling around in your brain. So what we're going to do is we're definitely cutting this podcast right here, and we're going to start off the next podcast having a conversation with Puleng. What an introduction to this young man, and really quite a saint, quite a good person. So humble and so sweet. So make sure you tune into the next podcast. Subscribe. It's very important. Ring the notification bell so that every single time I drop a podcast, you'll be the first one to hear about it. So you're wondering what's happening with the sound game? Nah, honey, the sound game answer will be revealed in the next podcast. So sorry for you. You must wait, but be patient. It's gonna be worth it. I'm Rose Leanne, and of course, this is Breakfast Leftovers, mixed infused with life leftovers. Ciao for now.